that favors immigrants with skills that.
Hey, who are you? Today I'm gonna share with you in this video my life experiences and lessons that helped me a lot and that will help you as well in your life. I was born blind in Pakistan, which is a developing country. We did not have that much resources back then, and it was really difficult for any person of any kind of disability he or she might have had to survive in that part of the world. It was pretty difficult even to get the education and do whatever, to do the job and all that. So I brought up in that society and started working from there, and then I actually had my work for a while in UAE. I also worked in Malaysia, in Europe, and here in the States I've been working for the last 4 years as a motivational speaker and management consultant and life coach. I've been working with different multinational local companies, and I worked with many individuals and touched thousands of lives in this journey. So a lot of people talk about success, and a lot of people talk about failures, and I believe that we need to take full view of the journey that one person has gone through in order to become something in the process. We usually just see the outcome, and that's the reason we call these people exceptionals, and we think that, okay, he can do that, she can do that, but I cannot do that, but because I don't have that much luck with me. So that's not the case. You have to have one thing, which is your brain, and brain has the ability to process 32 billion bits of information per second. So you have such a powerful tool within yourself. If I've been able to use this tool, you can also use this tool. That is there for you. If you have not been able to use it so far, if you have not been able to get what you have wanted in your life, no problem. It's never too late. As long as you are alive, you can start your life altogether. Whatever happened to you, just forget about it and just begin a brand new journey. First challenge was how to deal with the negativity of my attitude. Whenever you think that you need to change your attitude, the first question arises, are you going to change or deal with your negativity? Some people say that you have to be positive, but that's not the case. You just listen to them and, but to me, reality is different. You cannot just turn your face away and say everything is green in the garden. But obviously, you have to deal with that negative first. And to deal or to address that issue, first we need to acknowledge that negativity is there, situation is there, the worst situation is there, and the positive attitude comes in when you decide to find the best solution even in that worst situation. So to me, positive attitude is finding the best solution even in the worst scenario. So that's what I have learned, and that worked for me, and that will work for you. And then set of goals. Goals are really important, because if you don't know where to go, you cannot end up being somewhere where you really desire to get, and obviously your success can be delayed as well. So I just decided what goals I want to set for my life, meaning short-term goals, and what should be the purpose of my life. So I decided to use this disability as my blessing, and through this blessing, I thought that's a very good idea to use this disability and use as a blessing or positively to change or to help other people change their life. Because a lot of people read and learn about people who had achieved or done something in their life being disabled or being exceptional. So you read a lot of stories. I'm here a living and breathing example of what a man or a human being is capable of. So if I have been able to do what I had wanted, you can also do that. You can also start your life with different mindset. So that's what I've set my goals for, and my goal and the vision and the purpose of my life is to touch others' lives, because I wanted to distribute the gift of life among the people who just live their life. I mean, they just breathe, but they never think to live their life to the fullest. So what's the point if I leave this world and leaving no legacy behind? If I leave the world, but I am unable to make anyone's life better during my lifetime, what's the life if I go to work and work there from 9 to 5? I can be very efficient and effective. But what's the point of that job if I won't be missed? If I'm not missed, then I won't be there. So what's the point? So I set my goals, and goals are very important, and then focus on them. Because when you focus on your goals, all your fears can disappear. All your challenges can turn into solutions. All your mechanism, we have such a great mechanism. When we start focusing on one thing, it means that the worry part, what is going on around me, nothing can really bother you in the process. So I started focusing on my goal. I started focusing on my strengths. I started focusing what I'm capable of doing rather than what limitations I have. So one should focus on their solutions. I mean, their abilities rather than focus on just their weaknesses. One should focus on what they can do rather than the solutions I'm talking about, rather than what excuses they have for not doing it. So focus, another thing. And then lastly, the persistence. And you cannot be persistent without belief. So self-belief is very important as well. So I had to believe that yes, I have the ability to achieve the end product, to get there, the feeling, that believe in your goal, the believe in yourself. I decided not to let myself, because only you can defeat yourself, nobody else can. Only you can pull down yourself, nobody else can. So I decided not to let myself pull down myself anymore, and what people say stopped bothering me then, when I had this strong belief in myself. And then persistence played a very important role, because I knew from the very outset, from the beginning, that it's not going to be easy. Obviously, it's going to be challenging. If it takes like 30 attempts for any normal person to do something, I knew it would take like 100 attempts for me. But that was okay. So I learned that you should strive to seek, to find, and not to give up. That should be the strategy, as Thomas Edison rightly said. Many of the life failures are the people who never realized how close they were to success when they gave up. So we should not give up. We should try and try and try, because only trying or efforts, only these things in our hands. Results are not. But you can only reap something or reap the benefits when you sow before the seed. If you don't sow the seed, you cannot reap the fruit. So you have to sow something and then have patience, like a farmer who has patience and hope of the better future and wait for it. Never ever he gives up on his hope. So don't dwell upon what happened to you in the past. Just be positive and think that whatever had happened to you, it's gone. Your future is right there. You should always start something. You should always find something to replace with that lost thing and repair your life again. But don't neglect your strengths. Don't neglect what you are capable of, because the neglect of 1 week can cause you a repair of many years. Who wants to waste his or her time? Obviously no one. So My friends, do not just waste your time. Your life is not something that you want to waste or dwelling something like bad things what happened to you in the past. Begin a new life altogether from tomorrow. And if I had achieved whatever I had desires for, what is your excuse? Ask yourself. And with this, I'm gonna leave this. Thank you so much. I hope it will really help you. And again, I'm gonna meet you in the next video with some different topic, life-changing topic. And I'm sure you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Till then, bye-bye.